YouTube. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to offer you a few tips on playing some Rory Gallagher tunes. Basically I'm going to explain the rhythm to Walk on Hot Coals, which I played the other day, and then I'm going to tell you a few of the tricks that I use to help me sound a little bit more like Rory. I'm still only early days of this, but there's a few things that help me, so I'll try and help you too. Now, Walk on Hot Coals will start like this. Okay, so you've got a D chord, C chord, G chord, and another D. Okay, you play that 3 times. And that's the main riff there. Basically playing a partial D chord, so you've got a 2 on the G string and the open D string. You're starting though with a 3 on the A string with a bend. You're kind of alternating it with some palm muting between that partial D chord and that 3. And that part is a hammer on and pull off from the 2 to the 5 on the G string. So kind of hard to play it slowly, but now when I'm playing that, what it feels like is my attack with my right hand is doing half the work. So don't think too much about your fretting. Of course, fret them right, but focus mainly on your right hand, because I'm really kind of hitting the strings pretty hard, and when I'm picking, like particularly this pull off, I'm really quite twanging that G string. Okay, so it's quite choppy, quite yeah, quite sharp. Then you've got this, which is just I'm just hammering on from the open to the 3rd fret on the D string. Okay, you're back into the main riff for the verse. So the first break there, he goes to a G chord, but I just play the middle 4 strings, I don't play the E strings, so they're muted. I sometimes throw that in, just the 3s on the top 2 strings. I don't think that's on the record, it's just habit. Then A, and G again. Okay, now the next part, you'll play that twice and then you're into the chorus. I'm going to call it chorus. Now in my playthrough I played a C chord here, and somebody commented that it could be an F, and they might be right, I'm not totally sure, but this is the part anyway. Okay, now that's a C or an F, try both, see what you think's best. You kind of slowly strum it. Then you've got an E minor, and you pick downwards. Back to the main riff. You play that 3 times. Then you're into a solo. Now, tips on solos for Rory. This particular song, it's all bridge pickup, don't bother going anywhere else. I've got my tone on full, my volume on full. Now I was playing in D minor pentatonic for a start. Now what I did in my video, I basically improvised it, but I tried to improvise it in the style that Rory might do. I played it pretty sloppily, I must admit. It's not my greatest effort, but I was trying something, okay, so give me a break. My method of playing Rory is that he picks really hard, okay? In a lot of my videos you may hear me doing that. That kind of a style. I got that from Rory before I started playing guitar. I saw him play Walk on Hot Coals on the old Grey Whistle test, and that's one of the reasons that I started playing guitar, because I just thought it was amazing. He's muting strings in between them, and he's kind of playing it. It's quite a staccato sound, so you don't want to let every note ring all the time like. It's much more like. He doesn't venture too far away from this first box either. Goes into the second box, sometimes back a little bit, but an awful lot of the solo is all first box pentatonic. He does a lot of hammer-ons like that. Those kind of things. There's another section in the solo which is good to throw in even when you're improvising, because it keeps the sound. It goes something like this. Now that is, I'm holding the 7 on the B string, and I'm pulling off from the 10th and the 8, so sorry. It's not exactly how Rory plays it, but it's, you know, it gets the feel. And the walk down is 8-7 B string, 9-7 G string, 10-9-7 D string, and then back up into the 12 for the D note. And they're all sort of stabby notes. Another thing that Rory does a lot, particularly in this song, is he'll entirely mute the notes and start bringing them up. Like, all things that you can throw in to a solo. That was played rubbish, but you get the idea. And what I'm doing is I'm basically doing it all with my thumb. I'm not using my palm very much. In fact, I can lift my palm entirely off. It's all my thumb, like muting the note as soon as I've played it, so I get that kind of pick, but it's immediately deadened. And then you can, as you want it to build, you just give it less and less thumb, you know. Obviously, towards the end of Walk on Hot Coals, there's a whole section which is just muted. Rory improvises live all the time. He very rarely ever played the same song the same way twice, so in my opinion you're free to do exactly what you want with it. Get the backing track, it's online, you can go and find it. It's on most of the websites where you'll generally find backing tracks. play over it, try some of these things, and hopefully you can start getting the Rory Gallagher sound down, because it's a lot of fun to play like Rory. He was an absolute master player, fantastic guitarist and great singer, great records. He is very highly rated, but he's not that well known really among the outside of the guitarist circles. So give him a try because he's fantastic. Shame he had to die. Rest in peace, Rory. But that's Walk on Hot Coals, and that's some tips for playing like Rory. So thank you very much. I hope that helped you. Feel free to show me anything that you come up with post this. So yeah, okay, thanks very much. See you later. Bye.